imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear in exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. Yes, but what a shame the poor groom's bride is a whore. I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of, well, in fact, we'll all look at it this way. I mean, technically our marriage is saved. Well, this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne. Oh, well, in fact, well, I'll look at it this way. I mean, technically our marriage is saved. Well, this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne, pour the champagne.
Check it out.
I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison.
What's good, pile number one? You guys chose the Firefly. So this card for me is supposed to indicate where you guys are at the time which you find this video. This is just going to give me some insight before we look at this card and how I need to perceive the advice that is given to you from your spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, etc., etc., etc. Pause right now. If you have not read the disclaimer, if you're new here, please do so you don't waste my time or yours. Keep it cute in the comments, and I'm going to keep it player, okay? For my returning baby K's, welcome back to my channel, okay? So this right here lets me know, I feel like I instantly heard when I looked at this, bright ideas. We've got bright ideas, hey! So some of you guys are maybe tapping into, some of you guys are indigenous, or you're maybe getting back, maybe you're searching for, where do I come from? What is my purpose in life? Who am I? What does life mean? And it feels like this is my, wow, I learned about spirituality. I went through an awakening, and I want to bring everybody up with me card. And this is like my energy surrounding like fucking around and finding out that a lot of people here are attached to previous versions of you that you are killing off. Okay, so this may be a season where I can only imagine where maybe you're finding out that a lot of everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your partner. This is the energy surrounding, like, I feel like that you guys are going through a season of, maybe you feel like that a lot of people here are ostracizing you. Maybe you feel like you're at the butt end of a lot of jokes. You might find that a lot of people listen to you and maybe give you blank stares. Maybe it's like, I'm coming back and I want to share and give my wealth and gratitude to people. And maybe you feel like it's falling on deaf ears. This could also be, I'm hearing Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. So definitely listen to that song because there's messages for you there. Let me write that down. Because I'm getting an energy. I remember when I lost my mind, and there's something so special about that day. It's something about people thinking they have all the ideas, and it seems like that you have different gifts, you have a different purpose. So you guys are destined. You have an assignment in this lifetime. Okay. Some of you guys are musically inclined. Also getting an energy surrounding a lot of Sorry, my camera went out. A lot of you guys are being a lot more intentional with the music you listen to, the food that you eat, the people you allow in your space. And I feel like there are a lot of people that you envisioned yourself having this next chapter of your life with. And maybe you're coming to a realization, or maybe in the next season, you're going to be coming to a realization that everybody cannot come with you, right? You know that saying where they say it's lonely at the top? You know, it's kind of like that type of energy. But with this light here, this is almost giving like dream. I'm thinking about Evangeline and Princess and the Frog, right? This is the energy surrounding like people here making you feel like you're delusional for having dreams. I'm also getting energy surrounding a lot of you guys are passionate. This is a lot of energy surrounding like heartstrong. This is a lot of energy surrounding energetic, eclectic. I feel like a lot of you guys are eclectic. I think I'm saying that right, but you guys are eccentric. You guys have this really bright personality, or you guys have found something, some valuable information, and it's like, I really want to share it. I want everybody to come up with me. That's the kind of energy that's coming on. Like, I'm gonna feed the whole crew. I'm in a space into my life where I want to give back. Maybe you guys are in a season to where you learn new lessons. This could also be, if it's not that, an awakening. This could also be, hey, a relationship that went back, but now as I've done a lot of healing, I can look back and see where I may have went wrong in this relationship, and maybe it's like wanting to go back to other people, places, and things with the new knowledge that you have found, and maybe it's finding out that it's barren there. You know, it's maybe realizing a lesson, you know, after some hardships, and maybe going back to pull people out of some places where you have gotten through. This may be an energy surrounding, I used to be a drug addict, and I'm clean now, and I want to go back to my friends who I know are still using, and let them know what sobriety is like. And it's like realizing that those people there don't want to necessarily heal. They don't want to change, right? So this can be a very difficult like reality to face, if you understand what I'm saying, because yes, we have the same 24 hours, but not everybody wants the same things as you. And you may even find a lot of people are offended by your life. I'm also getting that your growth is offending a lot of people, specifically because a lot of the excuses that they make for themselves, you have overcame, or you're in the process of overcoming these things. This is my underdog meets, like my underdog is at the top type of card. This is the energy surrounding like, all have been formed against me and none of them prosper. That's the kind of energy I feel like that you guys are in right now, where it's like, I feel like you want to help so many people, and oftentimes at the expense of yourself. And when you want to do something for yourself, it's maybe like I feel like that you are trying, like, this is like starting a business, and I put on for my city, on for my city. And this is like hiring friends and family, and they don't even show up. You know, this is like moving people in when you don't really have it to give. Motherfuckers is stealing from you, lying to you. This is like wanting to start a business with your friends, and it's like nobody's taking it as seriously as you are. This is like getting a promotion, and now the people that you used to be friends with at your job are acting funny with you because you now have moved up and they're still in the same place. So now you have become the person of interest at the brunch gossip table, right? You're the one that gets excluded from events, and you don't know why. It's because you're no longer the person that they attach themselves to. They liked you better when you didn't have boundaries. They liked you better when you were unenlightened. They liked you better when you were in your shadow. And the shadow is not an aspect of yourself that needs to be negated. It's something that needs to be worked with and worked through. You understand what I'm saying? But these are people here who are engulfed by their shadow, if that makes sense. But I don't want to spend too much time about other people. When I asked about what blessings you guys can look forward to in the future that you don't see coming, you guys got my Ariana, what are you doing here card, you know? So you might even find that there are like maybe the least suspecting person is a friend. So this is almost like reminding me when I went through my awakening and I had filled out with friends of 13 years plus. And there was this girl that was in my math class that I really got along with in high school. And who would have known that she would end up being my best friend? Who would have known that she would have been like the moon to my stars? You understand what I'm saying? Like literally, like she's been more supportive than me than most of my family members. Shout out to Autumn, King, and the gang in the building. You understand what I'm saying? So some of you guys are also into like ASMR or like, I don't know, planting, gardening, or whatever the case may be. But someone here that you least expected to be a part of this next chapter is right there with you. This could also be, and also I remember, like, I didn't disregard her as a friend, but I wasn't in the space to receive the love. So I think that God hid her value from me until I was in the space to receive it. And this is somebody who always like took a liking to me, and I never disliked this person. It's just, you know, we were just classmates at the time. This is like passing, people in passing, you know. This could be a relationship where it's like, wow, looking back, that person that had the right idea. She had her head screwed on straight way back then, you know, but I was catching up late. It's not a race, you know. Nobody's growth isn't linear. It's just a process for everybody. But I say all that to say, this kind of giving me the energies where it's like, wow, you might maybe you're looking for friends, but it might not be who you expected. This could also be like, maybe you're an older woman, it's like, damn, I feel like all my friends are in competition with me. Maybe you meet somebody way younger than you, and y'all just click. You know what I'm saying? This is like maybe looking at somebody, you think that they got an attitude, they're mean. It's like, this person's really nice to you. This is like getting a new manager at your job. He's like, oh shit, what the fuck else? Because we didn't have this is like management at your apartment or something like that, and then the new management is like way better than the last management. You understand what I'm saying? This is like going to a new school and really making friends at your new school after being bullied at your previous school. This is like moving out of your parents' house and you meet somebody that's super, super fucking nice and supportive to you. And it's like your whole life you thought you was asking for too much, and you meet somebody who just who makes you realize that you were just asking the wrong people. You know, this is like meeting your soul tribe. Ariana, what the fuck are you doing here, right? It's like, I can't believe it. Like, I'm so excited to see you. And maybe you do meet a friend along the way, along your journey that you didn't expect would do the growth and the work. But it's like a separation. It's like I'm seeing two people go this way just to go that way. But I don't want to say that it for some of you guys, because some of you got to hold on to people, places, and things who are attached to places of, like parts of you that you're trying to kill off, and you can't heal in the same environments that got you sick. But this is kind of giving someone who was always around, or maybe like you guys stayed in the same neighborhood, but you didn't know that you guys were being friends. Like this could be somebody that was a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. You understand what I'm saying? This is like somebody who maybe went to high school to you, but you guys were on totally different sides of the building. You had the different class periods or something like that. It's kind of giving that energy. Shout out to Ebony. It's like, I went to middle school with her. Who would have fucking knew that we would still be talking now that we're grown, but we passed by each other in high school. We knew of each other, never had any ill intention with one another, but it's like, wow, you're so fucking dope. You know, shout out to Sakai as well. It's that type of energy that I'm kind of getting here. It's kind of like meeting your soul tribe. It's like, wow, unsuspected people. It's like finding love in all the places that, you know, you didn't expect to find it. And this could also be getting back to self. Back to life. Back to reality. This is like getting back to self, and also it's like self-isolating. You know what? I enjoy my own company. I forgot what it was like to be single. It's like a breath of fresh air. You know, it might take me a little bit longer to get to where I am because I only got this little light behind me. But the fact that I know I carry the light with me, this is also ain't no sunshine when she's gone. You understand what I'm saying? This is like leaving people, places, and things, and maybe you being the wake-up call for them. You know? Some of you guys are being called to leave relationships behind with people like that. This could be baby daddy. This could be mama. This could be sister, brother, auntie, uncle, dad. You understand what I'm saying? But it's like, if losing people makes me find peace, then I'm not really losing, am I? You understand what I'm saying? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting with you guys. Now, what is the advice on whatever it is that you're struggling on now? Also, quit sharing your ideas with people. Not everybody's happy with you. Not everybody wants happy for you. And not everybody wants to see you do better than them. This is almost reminding me when I had got a job and I was going to get paid $18 an hour starting pay, and if I moved up I was going to get paid up to $22 an hour, and I was told, I'm not going to help you get there. I'm not going to give you a ride. And matter of fact, you can't even work there. You're not going to make more than me and Kaisha so you could treat us like shit. No, they live like that, where they treated people like shit just because they had and they could do things, and they were in fear that I would do the same thing. So I was fucked up out of an opportunity because of evil eye. You understand what I'm saying? This is also giving like wanting to teach everybody things, and it's like we all have the same 24 hours. Letting people rain on your parade. You know, it's telling everybody your business. You understand what I'm saying? This is also seeking answers outside of yourself. This is going against your intuition, right? This is also settling. What's more important, company, peace, or attention? I choose peace. You understand what I'm saying? It's that type of energy here. I feel like the advice you do, some of you guys, I'm hearing a new cut, a new feel, and a new color. So some of you guys, you may need to just change your hair or wash your hair. That might be something that really just does it for you. I know it kind of picks me up every time. Whenever I dye my hair red, honey, you know I'm not fucking playing. When the ginger comes on this fucking hair, when the hair is blonde or red, those are my two go-to colors. Baby, I ain't coming around to play. I come to shit on bitches, that's all. You understand what I'm saying? So something about that. This is also moving to the beat of your own motherfucking drum. And this is like, cause I feel like you may be talking to a lot of people here where it's like, maybe you're telling someone, this has happened to me. And it's like, I finally built up the courage to tell everybody my story. And it's like people telling you to get over it. You know? And it's like, damn, am I tripping? Am I wrong for feeling neglected? Am I wrong for wanting abuse to not exist in my family? Am I wrong for feeling like that my mother should be more supportive of me? Am I wrong for feeling like I should be protected during this moment? No, your feelings are valid. You're just going to the wrong people. You understand what I'm saying? Some of you guys were called to talk to people about certain things and to vent to certain people about things in the past, just so you can come to the realization that these people don't care. This is like you're growing. This is making something out of fucking nothing, and this is being ignored. Some of you guys have the gift of being misunderstood. Notice earlier that I said that my friend Autumn, her worth was hidden from me until I was in a space to appreciate the value. You understand what I'm saying? She's sitting here and ignoring something in this space, growing into something different. This is also their eyes are seeing, watching God card. This is an energy surrounding, you don't need it. That's why you don't have the attention from these people. You don't need it from them. You don't need that validation from them, right? Sometimes rejection is God protection. You know, understand what I'm saying? Most of the time it is in redirection. It's either protection or redirection, and most of the time it's both. You understand what I'm saying? This is making something out of nothing. This is also embracing being the black sheep, right? I feel like many of you guys are sharing your ideas and your relationships and things that are concerning to you, things that are interesting into you, and it's like, yeah, sure. You may feel stonewalled by people. Honestly, look up the meaning of that if you don't understand stonewalling. I'm not going to spend too much time on these readings. This is the energy surrounding feeling disregarded and thrown away, but that's because you're not supposed to find your value in other people. It's not intended for a man to come in your life or a woman to come into your life and tell you you're special, you're worth it. You're just supposed to walk into a room knowing that you deserve every good opportunity that the earth has available because you say so, because God says so. You know, this is finding out that, you know, I'm beautifully and wonderfully created in God's image. And really understanding that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like this is a time for self-love and self-preservation. Okay, this is also allowing people to shit on you. You know, and when I say allowing people to shit on you, this is like, yeah, I'm so glad that you think I'm not going to be anything. Not allowing people to disrespect you, because some of you are taking it totally different. Don't get offended. When I say allow people to shit on you, it's like, yeah, let people talk that talk. So this is kind of like reminding me of the Kanye West documentary. When motherfuckers knew that he was musically inclined and talented, and they, nah, nigga, just make my beats. Yeah, I listen to your mixtape. This is hard. But yeah, you know, I like you better as a producer. We're not going to accept you in this. It took him getting into a car accident with him making a banger through the wire, my nigga. You know? So just understand that your test will soon be your testimony, and knowing that it's all character development, and it's understanding that it's going to take time. To grow something for nothing, it takes time. Your starting line may be different than other people's, right? But a lot of motherfuckers, they laying down, right? They right there by this finish line, they walking and shit, and you've been sprinting this whole motherfucking time. Lightning McQueen. You're going to get there, baby. Keep the faith. You gotta keep your head up. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. And it may not be for everybody else to understand. It wasn't no motherfucking board meeting when God gave you your assignment in life. It wasn't no board meeting when God was like, oh, this is going to be so-and-so's purpose. It's meant to be that fucking way. You're the one that's going to be the knight in shining order that breaks his generational curse. That's why it's a generational curse. Duh. You know? I feel like the advice is to go where you are wanted and quit trying to force yourself into environments where you don't fit in. With people, places, and things that don't make you feel wanted, loved, or appreciated. I'm feeling really unappreciated. You're taking my love for granted, babe. Yeah, it's go somewhere where you are cherished, right? Your presence is a gift, and if people don't value that, and they're overly evaluating your dreams and the things that you bring to them, they like be your own cheerleader. Okay, shout out to my girl Empress Oracle 333. I love the fact she has a tapestry with her own picture on it, baby. She wears shirts with her selfies on it. If that's not self-love, I don't know what the fuck is. Okay, it's just really just it's also not feeling guilty for doing things for yourself as well. It's not making people feel like that you're doing too much. This is like going in a room and attracting all attention, and you're not even noticing that you get the attention, but you're focused on the people who aren't paying attention to you. When you have people who want to be in your life, you have people that want to be your friends. You have people, like there's rooms that people can't wait to pull you in. You just haven't stepped in those doors yet. You understand what I'm saying? You just have to walk through the fucking door. Don't be weary about people who don't. It's like going, I'm trying to take a trip to Argentina. And you know how it is when you plan stuff for motherfuckers. It's like, oh, everybody want to go. At first, in the beginning of the trip, oh, I'm going to Bora Bora. I want to go. And then by the time it gets down to where we got to pay for the tickets, okay, maybe it's about 4 people. And then by the time it's time to actually board the fucking plane, it's just you. You gonna not fucking go to Bora Bora or Argentina because everybody else said they didn't want to go? Oh, my kids, my baby daddy, my neck, my back, all this other shit. You gonna not go? You gonna miss out on your opportunity because other motherfuckers are too pussy to go? That ain't got shit to do with you, Bookie. You understand what I'm saying? Hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully, hold on, guys. Hold on, gotta fix my camera. Hopefully, it makes sense. Okay, so the advice here with third eye meditation, she kept coming out in reverse, but I asked for upright early, but I'm going to acknowledge the fact that it kept coming out in reverse. Walk by faith and not by sight. Excuse me. Okay, this is keeping things in your head. Some of you guys can't hold water for shit. This is like, I want to be a photographer. I want to be a musician. I want to be a DJ. Go DJ. Yeah, that's my DJ. And it's talking to motherfuckers who don't want to be shit but a call center representative. No shade. It's talking to motherfuckers who don't have no dreams. They fuck with small town niggas. You got bigger dreams. You know, it's like, I can't wait to get $1,000 off YouTube, my first $1,000 check. And these are motherfuckers who struggle to make $15 a day. You know? Just a day. $15 in a fucking day. These are motherfuckers who struggle to pay to keep the lights on. It's not because we all have been there. You know, most of us have. That's been really been through shit. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to really understand where I'm coming from. On this path, you ain't never been through shit. Move out the fucking way if you ain't never been through shit a day in your fucking life. This is like, I want more. There has to be more to life. These are people who are satisfied, content with government assistance. These are people who are satisfied, content with bullshit. Satisfied, content in being in toxic relationships. Satisfied and content with not furthering their education, not healing. This is like, okay, I'm into wellness. It has to be a way that we gotta survive. Nobody makes it past 40 in my family. What the fuck? We have to eat better. And motherfuckers, you on your little vegan journey? You gonna fucking sit there and eat fucking hog maws, pig feet, you know, and intestines and all the other shit and hog ass and shit with them so you can die at 40 just because you want to be accepted? Or you gonna be different and do your raw food diet and continue to eat your vegan motherfucking recipes so you can live longer and experience fucking life? That's kind of the advice that I'm getting. How can you get ahead? Go with your first instinct in your mind. A lot of you guys contradict your intuition, and then people end up and you go and ask all these people, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I? They say, no, you shouldn't do that, just for you to not do it and to talk about you any fucking way. One thing about it, baby, motherfuckers will always run their fucking coochie lips. They coochie eaters and they dick suckers. I don't know why I say coochie lips. Some of these people here, they suck and fuck for a living. And this is like talking about how you want to work hard to rise to the occasion and be a bright person and to evolve in life and to be a boss. And this motherfucker here, they just want to fuck with bosses. They just want to fuck on bosses. They want to live off of bosses. They're not going to understand it. This is like when I told my best friend that I had a business idea and she busted out laughing in my face and said, ha! I'd like to see that. And the way I sunk into my seat. And I got quiet, and she was so angry with me because I didn't want to talk the rest of the driveway. But I just shared something with you that took a lot of courage, something that I really wanted to do for myself, and you laughed in my face. Best friend of 14 years, by the way. The most dangerous person on the planet is a jealous-hearted, envious, mean, conniving person who calls themselves your fucking friend. Those are the worst people on the fucking planet. The people who call themselves your friends and treat you the exact antithesis of what a friend should treat you like. You understand what I'm saying? Your final advice here is resistance. Okay? It's being able to juggle. And also being able to deal with people's perception of you not being authentic. And that is okay. That is okay. You don't even gotta be a Christian to understand that if you read like religious texts, a lot of prophets, they weren't acknowledged or respected in their own land, in their own kingdom. They weren't. They hated Jesus. There's a lot of people here who go against God. And we all believe in a higher source. If you don't believe in a higher power or higher source over here, whatever this is definitely not the channel for you. Praise to the high, most high. You understand what I'm saying? It's like some of you guys, I feel like you guys have difficulty articulating yourself because a lot of people have fucked with your speech or made you feel like there's something wrong with how you speak. Somebody here that you have like a language barrier or an accent, or people have made you feel bad for speaking up because I never have a difficulty articulating myself, but I've been stumbling over my words here. But I see how I kept going. It's shout out to Empress Oracle 333. She said consistency is not being perfect the entire time. Consistency is when there all those moments when you do take a break, it's getting back up and trying again. It's consistency. It doesn't mean that you never take a break. It just means resiliency. You understand what I'm saying? That's kind of what I'm seeing for you guys. Just because it gets hard don't mean that it stops. It's not a bad life. It's just some bad days. You understand what I'm saying? Tough times never last, but tough people always do. All right? Let me pull you guys some final messages, and then we're going to move on to Power 2. Okay, guys? Let's see. But how can Power 2 get... how can Power 1 get ahead in life? Don't let a crackhead out-hustle you. So these are people here, like I said, who... I mean, honestly, busy motherfuckers who would put roadblocks in your life just so they can get what's for yours, okay? This is also energy surrounding. If you've never been in the hood, you know a crackhead gonna make sure they keep $10 on them. So they get them crack rocks, ooh, crack rock. Shout out to Frank Ocean. Not saying he a crackhead, but that's his song. But that's energy surrounding, like, it's 24 hours in a day. I'll be damned if you spend 15 of them motherfuckers worried about what the next bitch think of you. I'll be damned. You understand what I'm saying? Your love life is taken away from your kids. Some of you guys, you don't have children, so your love life will be taken away from your inner child and yourself. Some of you guys prioritize putting other people ahead of you. This could also be your parents and something that you to heal. Maybe your parents put relationships outside of you above them. Relationships outside of you above you. You understand what I'm saying? So this is like mommy put her boyfriend above me. You understand what I'm saying? When I came home, it wasn't, hey, how you doing? It's some food on the stove. Don't come in my room. Me and Harold in here. Don't bother me. You understand what I'm saying? There might be a wound that you need to work on. Your daddy in here. It's like if your daddy is just her boyfriend from the warehouse or some shit. Just some nigga with bum instincts. You understand what I'm saying? Something like that. It's like constantly feeling like the castaway. But that's because you're supposed to find this strength, this light. It's attached to you. It's attached to you. It's not attached to nothing else. It's attached to you. Right? And it's not you're not the only firefly on the planet. Go where you are wanted. Go where you are appreciated. You understand what I'm saying? Ashe. This is also releasing your manifestations when you have them. This isn't when you get a tarot reading. Okay, but then when do I do this? Quit making people, places, and things your God. Okay? When you ask the universe for this, release whatever it is that's blocking it. If I ask the universe for $1 million motherfucking dollars and I lose my job, that job must have been stopping me from getting what the fuck I want. I can't make $1 million at Mickey D's. I can't make $1 million at Starbucks. Maybe I finally learn a skill or a talent and I find my purpose, but right after that, I lose my job. I lose friends. They weren't supposed to make that milli with me. I didn't need them to make that milli. You understand what I'm saying? If I say I want a husband and my boyfriend breaks up with me the next motherfucking day, he wasn't my husband. You understand what I'm saying? It's going with the flow of the universe. It's releasing what is not for you. Live each day according to your life's purpose. Not other motherfuckers and their opinions. You understand what I'm saying? Your life's purpose. Again, it was not a motherfucking board meeting. Okay? Be patient. We are here to support you. This is, again, release your manifestations. This is not, oh, I want a soulmate. And every time a motherfucker walk up to you, this must be my twin flame, my divine counterpart. And you are in a relationship with a motherfucker you barely even like. You tolerate these motherfuckers. Don't make me say no names. Don't make me show their names. Don't make me say no motherfucking names. You understand what I'm saying? And stop with the fucking cigarettes and the nicotine, okay? But that's for somebody. Somebody smoke too many goddamn cigarettes and too much. They vape too much. It's too much nicotine because I smell it all in the goddamn room. And I don't smoke ciggies. I don't do cancer sticks. You understand what I'm saying? So something like that. But this is be patient. Shout out to the ghetto nun. God's word never comes in void. Some of you guys are Libras, Virgos, or Leos watching this, okay? Keep an eye out for the snakes in the grass. When somebody shows you they're not there for you, don't be shit there and try to mold them into the perfect friend for you. Let me show you how to love me. Let me teach you how to be a good friend. Oh, it's just take heed to the warning and move accordingly. Period. I knew motherfuckers didn't give a fuck about me. That day my uncle put his hands on me and motherfuckers was laughing about the shit. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers laughing about the shit. But I didn't think it was funny that I had to defend myself against a grown-ass man. You understand what I'm saying? Be mindful of the instances where it's like breakdowns create space for breakthroughs. Okay? If when you look to your left or your motherfucking right, the people that were supposed to be there for you, if they're not fucking there, and I forgot to link the little red handbook. When you look to your motherfucking left or your right at your lowest moments, be mindful of people that's there and how they're showing up at your lowest moments. Are they just kicking you down? Are they giving you things and saying, I need it the fuck back? Are they asking you for something when you aren't in the space to give? Are they kicking you while you're down? Are they insulting you for making a mistake to begin with? Or are they actually helping you? It's a difference between, every time I talk to you, you regress, and you always, this shit is foolish. Somebody's love's coming with terms and conditions. It's the difference between, shout out to my girl Autumn again. Here, baby girl, don't worry about it. I got you. Whatever I got is yours. Whatever I can do to help, don't even worry about it. If I got it to give, I'm going to make sure you straight. I ain't finna have you and that baby out there hungry. Shout out to Will. Girl, whatever you need. Whatever you need. You need what? Okay, I can't do it this much, but I can do this. This is what I can do to help you. No problem. I got you. No problem. Don't even worry about it. Don't trip, crip. You understand what I'm saying? It's something like that. Take a leap of faith. I keep hearing, it's beauty in the struggle, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You miss 100% of the shots that you never take. If you believe you can't succeed, you're right. But if you believe in yourself and you know for a fact that I'm going to get there, almost there. You're almost there. But if Tiana stopped when she became a frog, she would never got the fucking restaurant. Ain't even tell her what the fuck would have happened to her. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to link all these below in the description. Because I forgot one of the things. I'm going to go back and add it. Okay? But heavy on the stop sabotaging energy. Balance between emotion and reason. Right? Sometimes we overvalue our place in people's life because of how we perceive our relationship with other people. For example, it will make sense for parents to be supportive for their children. In most instances, parents are providers and they are caretakers and they are lovers and loving and nurturing towards the children, but that's not the case for me. Yeah, you only get one mom. Yeah, you only get one daddy, but you only get one you. Yeah, life is too short to be beefing with so-and-so. Yeah, but life is too short to be beefing with you. Tomorrow ain't promised for you. So I'm just going to leave y'all with that. Y'all let me know how that's sizzling y'all spirit. I love you guys to the moon and back and around the whole soul system to be a reading. If you guys like a personal reading, the link is below in the description. I also offer conjure spells and rituals and things of that nature. If you guys are trying to do cord cuts or manifest love, road opening, things of that nature, the link is below from my website in the description box. You can also connect with me on Instagram or TikTok, but please keep in mind that I do not take inboxes or DMs unless it is on Patreon. On Patreon, we do our Holly Weird series where we get into all the messy tea, what's going on with our celebrities, what's real, what's fake, and what's a publicity stunt, okay? We also get exclusive 18 plus content. I know you guys like that freaky, freak, nasty shit, and I go all in and all out on Patreon. You can also get personal readings for free over there as I throw them out spontaneously. Get them while supplies last, all right? Without further ado, I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. We're going to move on to the next pal. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you feel called to, if you are not subscribed already, please do so. That's a great way to exchange energy and let me know that you appreciate me sharing my gift with you here today. Thank you. Bye.
I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, much better to face these kinds of...
What's good, pal number 3? Hold on, let me pull these cards out the way for pal. So I don't know why I said pal number 3, pal number 2. Some of you guys, wait a minute. It's 3 pals. Okay. What's good, pal number 2? You guys chose the owl. Woo-hoo. Okay, so I feel like you guys have gained a lot of wisdom. You possess a lot of wisdom too. Some of you guys are, again, indigenous, part of a Native American tribe. Some of you guys specifically have like Cherokee heritage in your blood, but not necessarily. I'm also getting some of you guys may have noticed that birds follow you. Some of you guys have a name that means the bird. So look up the meaning of your name. I feel called to tell you that it has a significant. It's very significant in regards to your spiritual path. I'm also going to say that you guys are, again, wise beyond your years, but your dreams are very prophetic. I'm also getting an energy surrounding like foresight. I'm also seeing it's like flying above things, and I also feel like you guys have been up spending a lot of like being up at night. So this is like nocturnal. Some of you guys are quote unquote night owls. But I'm also getting energy surrounding, like you guys may be waking up from your slumber during which hour. So this is between the hours of 3 and 5, possibly even 6 in the morning, okay? I'm also getting an energy at the time when you watch this video. I can see that you guys are able to look in situations that in the past. So it's like maybe you guys are going through certain seasons that you have been through before. And it's like with the new knowledge you have, you guys are flying through, you're breezing through tests in the present moment. So it's like, oh, I've been through this before. I've met people like you before. Your ears could also be ringing a lot in the present moment. Okay, I'm also getting that you guys are very protective over children in this season. Okay, or you're being called to. I also feel like that again, you guys are fighting a lot of wars in your sleep. So some of you guys are called to protect yourself during your dream state. I'm also getting energy surrounding you guys are some of you guys spending a lot of time either at the library or you guys are reading a lot of books. Okay, so not only are you wise, I feel like you were born into this world wise. You guys could be getting more gray hairs. You guys could be dyeing your hair, changing things, or aging. Some of you guys have a birthday coming up, but I'm also getting that you guys are expanding on the knowledge that you currently have. So this is just really just what the fuck we supposed to be on. Y'all are right. This is like being in alignment. Specifically, but I'm getting that you guys are noticing that wildlife comes out when you come outside. So you guys may find yourself like, damn, whenever I go, I might find that like it's cats that follow me. I find that the birds follow me wherever I go. I find that I'm starting to see animals I ain't never seen before. You know, it's almost like nature is in tune with you. So some of you guys have tapped into different kingdoms, specifically the animal kingdom, okay, the bird kingdom, some of you guys, the aquatic kingdom, things of that nature. Right, you guys have like an attunement to nature and the universe, right? So I definitely feel like that you guys have benefited. Some of you guys actually listened to those Earth Star meditations when they were in last week's uploads, and I feel like you guys have definitely benefited from those. Okay, it definitely feel like helped you feel grounded. Right now we're on a root chakra, so I feel like you guys are definitely in tune with yourself and the universe and the living beings around you. So this is definitely good shit for you guys. This card is indicating to me where you guys are at the present moment when you find this reading. So this is like my psychic pal. This is my intuitive. This is my spiritual. Things of that nature. I asked what blessing can you look forward to in the near future that you don't see coming. A notification or something, but this is a positive one. This is also maybe like, I feel like this is either money, this is sales, this is blowing up, this is going viral for some of you guys. I feel like it's a lot of different things. It's a positive notification to your phone. Something that's going to make you happy, but I feel like it's also like something that's protected, okay? Something that's going to save you from something. So it's a notification that you've been needing, but it's going to be something that's going to be very beneficial to your past. So some of you guys have been waiting on money and you finally get it. Some of you guys have been waiting on monetization and you finally get it. Some of you guys have been waiting on recognition and you finally get it. Some of you guys are waiting on a message and you finally fucking get it. Your phone is going to be going the fuck off soon. And I definitely said in the next 7 days. So some of you guys sooner rather than later, depending on when you're watching this video. Okay, so when I ask what advice you need right now regarding your present situation, I'll let you guys take a good look at the cards. Okay. Many of them came up in a reverse. Okay, so let me translate. This is also getting a lot of you guys are going back and forth. Heavy energy on make a decision. What do you want? Not what makes sense for other people. Some of you guys may have also been drawn to pile number 1. I'm getting a similar energy, but this is more so in energy surrounding. Some of you guys are detached. You guys are no longer this previous version of yourself. I feel like this is more so you battling against things that you would have liked, people you would have liked, people you were attached to, places you were attached to, before you gain certain knowledge. And it's like, damn, like I have nothing new to go off of but these past experiences. So this is like holding on to lack mindsets in regards to love, finances, platonic relationships, just in general. This didn't work out in the past, so I don't expect it to work out in the future. This could be something that is serving as a block for you guys in the present moment. This could also be perceiving everyone to be out to get you, when maybe it's more so just life, you know. No one's exempt from the trials and tribulations of life. This is also an energy surrounding, I'm hearing no love, don't hurt me no more. This is like feeling like I'm better off by myself, but I feel like you also lose yourself in your mind. Some of you guys daydream a lot. I'm also getting that maladaptive daydreaming could be something that this pal, I don't want to say suffers from, but it feels like that you're very overindulgent in a daydreaming state. Some of you guys have heavy Pisces placements. I'm not a doctor or a psychologist, so please refer to a professional to validate these things or these claims that I'm making, okay? You would know these things to be true if it is something that you're currently dealing with. But I'm also getting energy surrounding like something you're doing to escape. This could be, if it's not daydreaming, this could be sleeping a lot. This could be thinking of a lover that you know you have like evolved or moved past, but it's like, this is all I know. This is the last person I felt so deeply about, and I know that I have grown and evolved from this person, but nobody else is dry right now. I'm not talking to anybody else. So let me conjure up a portal in which this person is still in my reality. Let me go see what this person is doing. Let me go keep tapping. Let me go pull some cards on this person, even though I know that I moved from the situation. This is also an energy surrounding I know I want something, but it has been difficult thus far, and it hasn't came as fast as I would have liked, so I don't even want it anymore. I've gaslit myself into thinking about, okay, there's no more plan A, let me think about a plan B. And once there's a plan B in action, that means you're not really all in. You understand what I'm saying? With the Six of Cups being here, this is also in Justice in reverse and the Page of Wands. I feel like heavily this is surrounding a love situation where you were scarred. I don't know if this is like a baby day situation or like a twin flame situation or this is like a heavy emphasis surrounding something involving love. This could also be family members. This could be a significant amount of things. I feel like a lot of you guys have like a lot of childhood trauma. Turn on your post notifications, because I definitely have a new upload that's going to come up soon, guys, where it's like messages from your inner child, and I do feel like this could be something that's very beneficial for you guys. A lot of you guys have a lot of projections that you have taken on from people that were in your life when you were an adolescent. This could also be, I had the worst mother growing up and I'm so hard on myself to try to be perfect, you know. But again, like I told Power One, and I tell to you guys all the time, there are breakthroughs and breakdowns, right? Sometimes we have to get down in nitty-gritty. Some of you guys are air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius watching this, so where we can have those uncomfortable instances that facilitate necessary conversations. So maybe we do have a big argument with our partner, but maybe in that moment, our partner articulates to us that they have not felt heard, seen, or validated. And in that moment, we can provide them the comfort needed. But had this conflict not arise, we would have never known how to fix it. Some of you guys, this could just be a relationship where it's like, I feel like this person is going forever. And it's maybe not forever that this person is going, maybe it's just not right now. Sometimes it's more so, this also could be like an energy surrounding feeling unseen, feeling unheard, feeling unlucky in life. And I feel like this is more so your perception of what you're going through. You understand what I'm saying? Some of you guys are also feeling hella uninspired. This could also be because you guys are triggered. Something or someone has triggered you from your childhood or pulled a childhood wound. So if you have felt neglected, this could be something that triggers you. Or maybe this is somebody, some of you guys have children, and people are doing things to your children to get that reaction out of you because they can't get it out of you. You understand what I'm saying? This could also be being around people, places, and things that remind you of your abusers. It's like when I worked at an airport, and I remember seeing somebody look exactly like my ex, and he had my ex's first name, and it was super trippy. Super trippy. Around the anniversary of the passing of what would have been our child. You know, so it's like very triggering to be in an instance. This is being reminded of people, places, and things that you have moved away from, and it's being called to respond from your highest self, but I feel like it's being very difficult for you to do so. But the lesson, I started out with, you have new information. You've been through these things before. You've already passed the test. It's just like a retest. It's like maybe you got an 86 on the test before, but now you have an opportunity to make 100. Some of you guys, you're just being called not to be petty. When they go low, not to go lower, you know? I'm actually going to pull more cards to clarify this energy to see what is the advice for you guys, okay? What is the advice for my positive viewers when it comes to their current issues? Sometimes there's productivity in just existing, in stillness. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, some of you guys have to know that it's okay to just be. It's also okay just to surrender and allow people to help you. Okay? It's okay to put yourself on a pedestal. Okay? You're not lonely or alone, right? It's like understanding that God's discipline is a blessing, right? Understanding that. It's bringing awareness to all the things, the lessons that you are learning in this present moment, although the situation and circumstance might not be ideal, right? Look at all these pinnacles that you have, right? And here's another opportunity just to give you more. And it may be difficult. So this is like starting over, but not from scratch, but with experience. You understand what I'm saying? It's like looking at changing your perspective about things. You understand what I'm saying? This is also realizing that, again, you cannot expect yourself out of other people. And I know we know this, right? Intuitively we know this, right? But it's like, damn, it's not that hard to be a good fucking person. You understand what I'm saying? That card was a confirmation. Damn, why is it so fucking hard to find genuine fucking people? You know? It's like, wow, it takes so much more. It's like elevating and being slightly discomforted by people who refuse to do so, right? But let's not cry over spilled milk. You understand what I'm saying? Some people are creatures of habits. Empress Oracle could be watching this. Shout out to my girl. Okay? Y'all been talking about you all reading. But some of you guys could be Aries watching this, or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay? Some of you guys are scared of success. Some of you guys are scared of fame. Some of you guys are being scared of being, I'm hearing like under microscope, you know? You're so used to being objectified that some of you guys, the idea of it, it's like both scare you to a certain degree. It's like being neglected and ostracized can be something that makes you uncomfortable or irritated. But the opposite of that can make you scared because it's like you're operating from a space of all I know is motherfuckers being funny. All I know is having friends that are jealous of me. All I know is having niggas who cheat. You know? So it's coming into these new environments. Yes, but you have new information, but it's also like coming into it with it's like before you get started in something, I already know what's going to happen. I already know if I start this is a person. If this is your pal, let me know. I already know if I do this, that this is going to work or this is going to be hard or something like that. It's like, be mindful of speaking negativity over things, you know? Be mindful of closing doors on yourself. You understand what I'm saying? I'm also getting an energy of like, overwhelming yourself. Some of you guys are manic, and then you deplete yourself by staying busy, because some of you guys, that could be a curse in itself, because especially if you had Caribbean parents growing up, or you had Hispanic parents growing up, or black people, like if you come from you're a person of color and you already know what the fuck it was like when you heard certain music playing in the house. You knew it was time to get the fuck up. It's like energy surrounding, like maybe not allow yourself to rest. Some of you guys need to, this is like understand that there's productivity and rest. Some of you guys just need to relax, right? Some of you guys feel like that you have to be doing something every fucking day, every second of the day, every minute of the hour, but you cannot pour from an empty cup, especially if you guys are healers, right? Everybody's coming to you for advice. Everybody feels like that you have the fucking answers, right? It can be depleting. It can be exhausting, right? It doesn't make you lazy to want to recharge. You're not a robot, darling. I feel like you need to hear that. You're not a fucking robot. These notifications could also be messages of encouragement coming up. Some of you guys need to be more transparent. You know, some of you guys need to allow yourself to cry. You know? It's like it's too much going on up here. There needs to be some sort of release that transpires here in order for there to be like, for you guys to move forward in life. A moment of transparency with yourself. Some of you guys need to do a good fucking cry. Some of you guys need one of those big ice cream tubs with my fuzzy socks and my moo dress and my nightgown and popcorn. It's like a cheat day on your diet, and you're watching Sex in the City and nothing but Netflix and all this other stuff, and you FaceTime your girls and you have a real good like smutty cry, or maybe just a good like I don't know, whatever the fuck. You know, some of you guys need that. Some of you guys need to stop dressing up or cover. It's like it's not seeing like an issue, like a big hole in the wall, and there's someone painting over it. That's not going to fix the issue. You're putting a Band-Aid over a bullet wound, and it's not the solution that you have is not valuable for the problem, right? Some of you guys need to acknowledge that something fucking hurt. You understand what I'm saying? It hurt. Something hurt. You know, this is like going through a heartbreak, and it's like, yes, you are a healer, but players fuck up sometimes too. Something hurt. You know, if it's not a breakup, it's like, wow, I really looked this bitch as my fucking friend. And the second this bitch got a nigga, she started acting different. That shit hurt. Cause bitch, I would have died for you. It was nothing. If I, my last, it was ours. You understand what I'm saying? I thought it was we. And you asked me, was I speaking French? It's something like that. It's like an energy where it's like, it's okay to feel down. It's like you guys are avoiding this tower, but look at the fucking foundation it was built on. Look at the fucking foundation it was built on. You have all these eyes on you. It don't feel good to be the underdog. It don't feel good to go in spaces where it's like, some of you guys, I don't need no friends. I don't want no friend. I'm good by myself. It's okay just to say, you know what, I really would like a friend that isn't in fucking competition with me. I really would like to be in a relationship where I'm valued and appreciated, and I don't have to shrink in order to make a man comfortable or a woman comfortable. I really would like to work a job and motherfuckers not be offended by my solitude or my need to be independent, you know. I really, 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 really would like some help. Yes, I love being a mother, but I do need a break. Yeah, I could do it by myself, but that don't mean I want to all the time. You know, it's being transparent. Honestly, that's how you can get ahead. Being transparent often and asking for help and allowing people to help you. You know, vulnerability. There's strength in vulnerability. That's what I feel like I need to tell you. Okay, let's see your cards here. Okay, courage and bravery, but it came out in reverse. So a lot of you guys will constantly feel like when people come to you for problems and things, you feel like an obligation, a duty to fix things, right? And this is like, I'm going through shit by my goddamn self, right? It's like being the go-to person with nobody to go to. With this card being in reverse, we know that the male lion doesn't do the hunting, the female lion does it for them, right? So it's like, I feel like that you're being called to cast your burdens onto a higher power, something greater than you. Maybe it's not man. You know, maybe you have asked help from men, and maybe you have been disappointed, asked for men. God says, lean on me. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I feel like the advice here is. And it's like, maybe some of you guys, I felt the call because Spirit just said, and don't micromanage me when I do it. When you give it to me, really give it to me. Don't be an Indian giver with your burdens and shit. Let me see. How you working it out? What's their karma? How soon they gonna get their karma? Is it, you said next Tuesday, right? What time next Tuesday? What will I be wearing when they get their karma? When I get a chance to see it, it's shit like that where it's like, hold on, holiday. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you can't, don't even put your Indeed application in to pay God's role because you can't fill the position. You don't meet the requirements. None of us do. Even Jesus wept. You understand what I'm saying? Some of you guys need to know that. It's like, even if it's like, if you don't believe in Christ or whatever the case may be, it's like an energy surrounding that. Even God is an angry God. Even God can be a jealous God. God has emotions. Even God rested. You know? The Bible says God rested on the 7th day. If God gets tired, allegedly for some of you guys, but if God gets tired, I'm trying to understand who you think you are. Who this for? You understand what I'm saying? This is also this is empathy, okay? Our divine counterparts and our soulmates, this is like, let me love you, okay? Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? You're down plus 99 and it's a shame. Don't even know what you're worth. It's that type of energy. I feel like you need to just allow people to love you. And how can people love you authentically if you're always being inauthentic and I'm good, I'm fine. I'm making it. I'll be all right. It's nothing. You understand what I'm saying? If it's something, it's something and it's okay. Allow you to support you the way you support them because you're worthy of it. You're deserving. You could trust your own judgment now in love too. Some of you guys don't even feel like you can trust yourself because maybe you guys feel, it's like you feel stupid for making mistakes. It's not that you were stupid, you made mistakes, but you did the best you could with the information you knew at the time. And it took you having this experience, you know, to be able to know what the fuck to look for. Some of you guys, you either have daughters or you have children or children look up to you or you're a healer of some sort. And that's how you're able to be a healer and to support other people is through these experiences. So beating yourself up for having these experiences when you have gained knowledge from these experiences is redundant. It's counterintuitive. Focus more on what you gained from these experiences than the pain and turmoil. Because it's through the pain and turmoil that you have sharpened your sword. You understand what I'm saying? This is leaning on something greater than yourself and trusting that there is something for you. Knowing that you are deserving of love also. Because this could be also accepting. Some of you guys are on one extreme where you're accepting offers that are not in alignment with your purpose. And this is also thinking that the love you want doesn't exist. Maybe you're like subconsciously, this is like thinking maybe you're asking for too much. Am I getting too old? Maybe I just need to marry myself. Maybe I just need to do this. I guess it's just going to be me. It's nothing out there for me. But I'm not getting that it's true. You understand what I'm saying? If something comes burning down, let it. It wasn't for you. You know? It's like allowing, some of you guys are holding on to like a memory of somebody. And it's like, I remember when it was so good between me and this person. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know why it seems like this person hates me. I don't know why it feels like that. Like I was a good person. I was a good friend. You know? And this person is showing you time and time again that we not this, we this, right? And it's like, but I love you though. Let it come crashing down, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, when natural disasters hit, they come and they replace it. If God taketh away anything, it wasn't for you. And more times than not, he's going to replace it with something better unless you're in trouble. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest. All the time he replaced it with something better. It's just your perception of it. You understand what I'm saying? This is also, I feel called to tell you guys that sometimes things have to come crashing down to be rebuilt again. Rome wasn't built in a day. And I'm getting this is definitely energies. This is a reconstruction, rebuilding, right? This gotta be traumatic. This is like, I lost my family photos, my grandma, my Mimi's ashes. I lost all that. All those things were valuable to me because these things weren't your God. You didn't need these things. All that you need is within yourself. You've been through this before. You know this lesson. It's rehashing it for yourself. It's reminding yourself of your own strength. This right here is just to teach you that it could have been you that was burnt up in the flames, but it's not. You understand what I'm saying? So you're going to be the motherfuckers watching the flame like, oh, that's fucked up. That was a really nice house. Or you're going to be this person and thank God. Thank God I ain't have to smack a bitch today. It's like, I walked away from these things, but now I feel guilty now that I look back. It's like, don't be Lot's wife. Don't be Lot's wife turning back and shit. Because there's nothing back there for you. One step at a time, Bookie. One step at a time. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Right? It was fucked up and it was very unfortunate that Nemo's siblings and his mom didn't make it, right? But it wasn't meant to be. What is for you will never pass you. Okay? When it's God, it flows. When it's you, it's forced. We also have integration, life lessons, and emancipation. The Kabbalah tree of life. Okay, so this is definitely indicating to me a lot of you guys, this is networking. Okay, some of you guys have been in hermit mode so fucking long that where it literally brings you anxiety when people want to be your friend and people are nice to you because you're pulling cards, you're shuffling, you're wondering what their intentions are. This is like somebody's nice to you and it's like, wait a minute, what the fuck they want? You my bitch, you be fucking raw, who this for? You understand what I'm saying? It's like, But when you get around toxic motherfuckers, like, I've been through this before, I can expect that. You know? It's allowing yourself to be at peace with more than just the darkness. You guys are so used to navigating in the dark that the light is something that's scary for you. Go towards the light, Caroline. That's the advice for you guys, you know? What can you do to move ahead? Let the storm pass. It's just that, a storm. It's a cycle, you know? And sometimes we need the rain. There's no rainbow without the rain. April showers bring May flowers. It's how you depend on it. You could be the motherfucker mad that they got their shoes wet, or you be the person glad that we have water so that the trees can have their nutrients so that we can survive. It's your perspective in this moment. You know what, maybe I didn't get the person I wanted, but I found myself. I love myself deeper now. So if it took that heartbreak for me to get here, I guess I can't be too mad. Because maybe I wouldn't have gotten here without it. You know? Maybe I took yes, it's no elevator to success, but maybe instead of taking the stairs, maybe I decided to climb the outside of the fucking building. But I still got there. You know? It's like something like that where it's like, don't beat yourself up. And also, this is reminding me, some of you guys need to be okay with tearing. This is a good, ugly cry that needs to transpire. And allowing it to happen. Okay? Let me pull some more cards for you guys. What can 𝒕𝓃𝓂 do in order to get ahead? If you never try, how will you know? Yeah. For some of you guys who have a fear of success, some of you guys have imposter syndrome where you're starting to question if something is really for you. Right? And some of you guys, it could be like a relationship, a love experience, or maybe it's like dating again, getting back out there. And it's like, I'll be damned. Fuck, I look like being nice, sweet, charming woman. Get the fuck out of New York. You ain't whooping anymore. Or something like that. Shout out to Scarlett. But this is also like allowing people to be your friend, or this is also like trying a new endeavor, applying for jobs. Like, I'm so used to getting turned down. They're not gonna hire me no way. I got felonies. I'm so used to people judging me because of what I look like and my beliefs. It's like, you never know. You never know, right? You never lose. You just sometimes we win in different ways than anticipated. You know, sometimes we go into Walmart thinking we gonna want one thing, and we go in there, we find something that we've been looking for 10 fucking years for cheap. You know, and yeah, we might not want to spend that money, but we want it a different way. Maybe we was gonna need that first aid kit. Thank God I got it for $3 that day when they had it on sale. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck. It's something like that, you guys, you know? I'm trying to make it fit different situations so you guys don't think. Sometimes it's not hella deep, but for a lot of you guys, I feel like this is. She did me a reading yesterday. She was like, it's not a breakdown on the side of the road. It's not. She said it's a speed bump. You know, it's like it's not, your car isn't malfunctioning. It's not your battery dying. It's just a speed bump. If you keep going, you're going to hurt your car and maybe hurt yourself. But if you slow down a little bit, it won't be too bad. Some of you guys need to calm down. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. Somebody here really wants to get to know you and like you. Some of you guys are stopping a relationship from evolving because you're already thinking about the future. Some of you guys need to just learn how to be in the present. You're either too deep in the past about what happened, who did you, who would, when, where, and why, or you're too far in the future about what could be, so you're preventing yourself from making some mistakes or for feeling certain emotions, and it's like you're manifesting chaos in your reality by doing so. Some of you guys are waiting on something or somebody that you feel it's like you're trying to control your destiny. And I'm kind of teeter-tottering on saying that, because you are supposed to try to control it, kind of. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I feel like this is my divine counterpart. But this person's trying to talk to me. It's like, no, I've been set on this. Or it's like, I thought that I would become successful by YouTube. But it might not be through YouTube. YouTube might be the one that gets me through the door, but it might be through salesmanship. Maybe it's like through networking. Maybe it's on TikTok or something like that. And maybe in the future I get YouTube subscribers, but I may have to go about it a different way. It's something like that. Maybe my word may not get out like how I thought it was going to get out. It might not be this reading that blows, but something that you least expect is going to blow. Something like that. Something that's like surrendering to spirit. Okay, that could be the energy, because I feel like that you guys, again, are micromanaging your manifestations and your angels and God, and that's unnecessary. Control what you can control, and what you can't control, release it. Basically, what is the advice that you have for them? Quit prioritizing others over you. They wouldn't do it for you, and this is when we get disappointed and we get upset. You know, when we realize that we can't find ourselves in others, you know. And then we start thinking, well, this is why I stay by myself. This is why I don't fuck with people. This is why I do this. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot because you not. You ain't because you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's not really why. You isolate yourself to gaslight yourself into having like the perception of control over things that are beyond your. If it wasn't going to be this person that broke your heart, it was going to be this person. Because it needed to happen so that you get to hear. You know, it's seeing the bigger picture in things. But definitely learning how to not pour from an empty cup, not to deplete yourself. When to rest. When rest is needed, when reflection is needed. Okay? And knowing when we're responding from a place of scarcity or experience. Okay? Knowledge, rather. So let's see. What is the advice you have for my 𝒕𝓃 viewers? How can they get ahead? How can 𝒕𝓃 get ahead? If you know better, be better. Okay? So it's a lot of energy surrounding like don't resort back to old coping mechanisms of things, right? Don't backslide. Try not to tell yourself that you are misunderstood. Like that's bad. Reassess the situation. Again, it's a lot about your perspective, okay? Shy. A lot of you guys need to open up, and like it's like something to do with your throat chakra. Some of you guys need to some of you guys stifle yourself, or you stifle your voice, or you feel like if you was to open up and be yourself, that you wouldn't be, like, it's like some of you guys feel like you have to dim your light in order to fit in certain rooms. But the sun doesn't stop shining for any fucking body. If Susie over there is fucking too hot, the bitch better put on some fucking sunscreen or go indoors where it's cool. The sun isn't going to fucking turn off because Susie's fucking hot. You understand what I'm saying? They can't stand the heat, tell that bitch to get out the fucking kitchen, and matter of fact, leave the fucking vicinity. Something like that. Vicinity, whatever the fuck. I'm from the South. We fuck up words all the time. Mind your business, okay? Trust your gut. You may not always be right about everything, but everything... I'm sorry. Let me repeat this. Trust your gut. You may not always be right about everything, but trust that your intuition knows best. So this is the energy surrounding, like, you might, like, your intuition may be guiding you to a situation and you might make a mistake. But maybe the intuition, that mistake was necessary to get you to, you know... Like, maybe you have to go through the score. Like, it's basically, I'm seeing like somebody's driving down the road, right? But maybe to get to where you need to go to, you got to pass through the hood a little bit. Like, you running late, so you got to go through the hood. Like, that's the only way you can get to the place you're trying to go. You trying to go to Riverdale, but you got to pass through 61st Street or something like that, the route you going. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm leaving. I gotta go to Chicago. I'm going to New York, but I'm driving from Gary, so I gotta go through Chicago. Something like that. Whatever the fuck it may be, it's like I gotta get on BeltLine in order to get wherever the fuck I want to get. It's something like that where it's like it's unavoidable, you know. But breakdowns create space for breakthrough. Some of you guys are avoiding yourself and making space like it makes you stupid or less of a healer or less of a person or wrong or weird to make mistakes. Some of you guys are really, really hard on yourself, and you're harder on yourself than what God is, because God knew you would make this mistake before you even thought about it. You understand what I'm saying? And there's already a solution present. It's like allow yourself to be human, you know. Evil eye protection. A lot of you guys are heavily under spiritual attack, and it's like an energy surround. You guys need to do a lot more. Like, this is an energy surround like me. All my other jewelry broke, so I have to go make some more. But all my body products have protective oil in it. I just had a friend. She's going to send me some more protective stuff for me, my sister, and my niece. I have to wash my hair more often than what I would like, because a lot of people are envious of my hair for some fucking reason. I can't skip on my skin routine. I have to do a lot to keep my face from breaking out, because people are very envious of my face. And I didn't realize how much people pay attention to me till they give me certain compliments. It's like weird, because like I didn't know you watched me that much. So somebody told me my face was exactly symmetrical. And I was like, that's very weird, because I would have never noticed that. She was like, your face, everything on your face is very fucking even. It was like very even. And it's like people compliment me in ways where it's like, damn, I didn't know how much you watched me. You understand what I'm saying? So you never know who's sending you out. Not everybody has the best fucking intentions. So protect yourself for sure, because a lot of the insecurities that you have are not even yours. This could also be, I'm telling everybody about this person that I love, but this person here that you're talking to is scorned by men, so they're not going to give you the best advice. You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't have a place of reference. Okay, this is like sharing your ideas to people, places, and things who don't have the same ambitions that you do. So it's evil eye. Even if it's not intentional, evil eye nonetheless. Don't be a hypocrite, right? Take your own advice. Some of you guys are healers, but it's difficult for you to apply the information that you give out to others. Okay? You hide who you really are in fear of acceptance. That's about dimming your light. And some of you guys are going to say, no, I don't. But you do. You do. You know, it's like I'm going to cut back on being as smart, like articulating on this day how smart I am, because I don't know if this guy's going to be turned off because I make 6 figures. I don't know if this guy's going to be turned off because I'm a little bit smarter, or I perceive myself to be more intelligent. And sometimes we don't know better, we just know different than other people. But it's like assuming that. Sometimes there's like, I'm just going to leave it at that. Don't minimize yourself to fit in certain spaces. If you're too big to fit in a container, then that means the container is not suitable for you, and that's okay. Allow things to just be. If something comes crashing down, let it. Okay. Sinus blocks. You could be experiencing like issues with your sinuses, eye discomfort, or back or leg pain. Some of you guys are experiencing depression or migraines. This is usually an indication that you have a blocked third eye. Okay. Know your worth. Okay, and then add tags. A lot of you guys feel bad slightly. Like every now and then when you get by yourself and you're not busy, like keeping yourself like constantly busy with helping and doing things for other people, when you're left with yourself and your own thoughts, it's like, damn, I kind of do feel bad. Or maybe it's like, should I go back to this? Or maybe I should settle, or am I asking for too much? No. Be patient, right? Your financial burdens will soon pass. Some of you guys need to know that. Some of you guys are like, I'm depleted. You know, I can't even, like, my environment isn't even conducive for a breakdown or a breakthrough. Because it's like, goddamn, some of you guys, I'm going to link that video here, what you need to know right now. Because I have a pick a card reading where I said that. And I don't know which pal it was. But if it's meant for you, if you're drawn to that pal, you will pick it. But it's something like that where it's like, you guys are like, it's like I have kids. I'm telling my kids to be optimistic and manifest. I can't let them see me crying at the dinner table because I don't know how I'm going to pay the light bill. You know, if my ass won't hustle, my kids won't eat, something like that. Any more advice that you have for my pal 2 viewers? How can they get ahead? Go out in nature. Some of you guys need a detox, okay? So this is Ginger. Try more or less speaking public exercises. I feel like you guys need to do more public speaking exercises, if I'm being honest. Anything else? I'm going to do 4 more shuffles. 2. Okay. 3. 4. Okay. Oh, let me read all these cards. Yeah, I think I told you guys that you guys would definitely benefit from my inner child reading. I'm going to post that shortly, so turn on your post notifications if you haven't already, because there's definitely going to be messages for you there. It's okay to walk away, especially if you're doing it for yourself and your peace. It's okay. You can love somebody and still recognize that they're not conducive for your growth and they're not necessary for this next chapter, and that is okay. Two things can exist at once. Stop hitting the snooze button, okay? A lot of you guys are postponing healing. It's like, I don't want to deal with that. I have a lot on my plate. I don't want to deal with this. But it's like it's festering into something different. Okay? Some of you guys is literally hitting the snooze button. Quit playing victim, right? It's going to apply differently for different ways, okay? This is also like, I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I've gotten through that, so there's no need for me to carry the baggage. I don't need to keep telling people that my mama wasn't shit. I don't need to keep telling people that my dad treated me like this. I don't need to keep telling people that I'm a rape survivor, all right? I don't have to. Not to say that you should hide your pain or you should negate your experiences, but it's like, I'm not that. That's not who I am as a person. It happened to me, but I've gotten through it and I've healed it. So I don't need to introduce myself as, hello, I'm hurt and I'm broken. You know, that's the energy that I'm getting for you guys. Some of you guys have social anxiety you need to overcome. Heavy emphasis on there's a third eye meditation that needs to take place. Heavy emphasis on throughout your entire reading for your advice on you guys need to clear your mind. Some of you guys, a lot of people are like taking over your headspace and they're living up there rent free. Hug your inner child that came out for both powers. If you were drawn to power one, please go watch it. You may have lost faith in your purpose. Be optimistic even during life's trials and ask your guides for help. You may be shadow banned. You may not feel like people are liking and supporting your content, but what is for you will for you. Sometimes God is removing certain people. Like my following, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. But every time I lose like 12 subscribers, I gain like over 20. So it's like, the wheel of fortune is constantly changing and shifting. Prepare for your down moments when you're up and prepare for your up moments when you're down. You know, log off social media. You need a break. Some of you guys need to log off personal social media. Some of you guys are content creators, and it's like, be okay. That's why I said rest is productive. If you guys are creating content from a space of lack, it may not be your best work, and it's going to show. It's okay to take a break and provide content when you're ready for it. You understand what I'm saying? Set and maintain a more healthy sleep schedule. Heavy emphasis on rest. That's productivity and rest. You are special and you do have a divine purpose in this world. Be optimistic. No, I have better for you, especially if you're settling for something or someone. Be more assertive, okay? Go out in nature. We got that twice. And self-love is the best love. All that you seek is within yourself. With that being said, I'm going to leave you with that. Let me know how it resonates, okay? If you guys would like to connect with me on Instagram or TikTok, the link is below in the description box. Although I recommend you connect with me on Patreon. That is the only place where I take direct messages, as I do not accept inboxes or DMs on Instagram or TikTok. If you guys would like a personal cord cut or any ritual work done, I do offer that on my website, as well as personal readings. Right now, I'm currently offering a 50% off sale that ends by the end of the week. So please take advantage of that as soon as you can. If you happen to watch this video after I post it, it's more than likely that I'm going to be running a different sale, as I frequently post promotions on my website. So I would suggest that you guys check that out. If you guys are interested in content like this and you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like and share and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on content like this. It's a very easy and free and simple way to express my gratitude for me sharing my energy for you here today. I love you guys to the moon and back and around the whole solar system. This will be your reading. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of? Closing a goddamn door, no. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard